In the meantime, some members of parliament are being warned to get their act together and initiate the Spark consultations. It follows a revelation that some MPs have not started the process. We have more in this report.
MPs are expected to meet with constituents to choose which roads are to be fixed under the multi-billion-dollar Spark program. But on Tuesday, Chairman for the Constituency Development Fund Committee, Juliet Holness, indicated some MPs have been delinquent in this regard.
Some members of parliament have not availed themselves of these meetings, so I'm making sure to go on record. Those persons who have had their meetings early are then required to finalize a priority of roads with the CDF office and the National Works Agency. That is a key part of the process.
Mrs. Holness explained she would not ask that the MPs be named publicly in Tuesday's meeting, as that isn't the practice of the CDF unit. But she said she would get the information and try to get the MPs to start the process.
The interest of our constituents all across Jamaica who need to access the help that is being given through the CDF as the implementing agency, sort of, for managing the process, that you just please tell us quietly who they are. So as chair, I can also lend my voice because I know you would have already reached out not 1, 2, 3, or 4 times.
The Spark program is viewed as timely given the fallout from Hurricane Beryl.
So I'm encouraging members of parliament because 2 years finishes in a flash. You want to be at the beginning of the spend on Spark, and the way you're going to do that is to engage the CDF office and do your consultation.
Additionally, Mrs. Holness reasoned unnecessary delays would cause further strain on the National Works Agency, an entity already dealing with a heavy workload.
It is important because none of us have any appreciation for whether or not 150 million will do 5 roads, 3 roads, 1 road. We don't really know. And the faster we're able to explain to our constituents that though we have had a wonderful engagement where they have come out and they have probably recommended 50 roads, 100 roads, that the money may only be able to do 10 or 8 and so or 5, and they need to know.
Representatives are also being reminded that meeting with residents to select the roads to be fixed under Spark also helps to provide a paper trail to prove the selection process was fair and transparent. Sandy Williams, TVJ News.